Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Glowing Card Gaming. And again, I am your host, Adam. And welcome to week 16, picking against the spread. I think I should probably do this in a different way than this. Let me go to the home and go to NFL so we can look at the actual spreads here. Um, yeah. And I can pull this up on my phone. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. And then we can zip through this video actually fairly quick. Got a new case for this. I'm probably going to send it back. It just doesn't quite fit. And this camera thing, look at that. Just garbage. Um, all right. Well, it is what it is. Let's see here. And the sound of silence. Ba-da-da-da-da. All right, I'm in. Oh, great. Can we just do... Is it going to bounce me back and forth if I do this? So dumb. 1 second. Let me see what happens. I bet it does kick me out. Here. Can I... Can I just go there and go to NFL? There we go. Here we go. We'll just do it. We'll do it this way. We'll do it live. All right, here we are against the spreads. I have my picks on the phone, and I'm just going to go right through these. I might give a little commentary here and there, especially the first one. Broncos Chargers Thursday night. I can't believe. Well, the Chargers are at home, aren't they? And they already beat us in Denver, so I can see why they put them as a 3-point favorite. But the Chargers lost last week to the Bucks and gave up 40 points. There's something wrong with them right now. I don't think that -3. I think Denver's just going to win this outright. They're probably going to win by 7 or 10. So the Broncos +3 is my pick. And here, I can even do it. I think I can. Yeah, perfect. Um, and then I can go right through the list doing this the same way. Texans are a good team, much better than the teams they've been facing. Of the same caliber Denver is, and I think Denver is going to beat them week 18. Spoiler alert, I don't even think the Chiefs should be 13. The Chiefs should not be 13-1, first of all. Second of all, they shouldn't be 13-1. And third of all, they shouldn't be 13-1. I say that because I don't think it's just luck that they keep winning. It's some reffing. It's not the cards falling their way. It's something making them win. And in these close games, they probably still going to keep winning, but I just don't think it's going to be close versus Houston. I think Houston probably wins this large, 10 or more, I think. So I think it's easy to pick the Texans +3. What do I got? I have the Steelers here. I think these teams are pretty evenly matched. I think the Ravens probably win, but they probably don't win by 6. So that's why I'm picking the Steelers there. And the better record, and they're both AFC North. So this is a rivalry game, and there's playoff implications. I mean, there's seating arrangements, there's possible divisional title. this is going to be a brawl, and I think it's going to be a lot closer. And I'll tell you, this next game is kind of an easy pick for me. The Jets have just not impressed me, and every time I pick them, they lose. I'll probably lose this week. They'll probably come out and beat the Rams. But I'm going to pick the Rams. I just don't think that the Jets are going to do it. I don't know if the Jets win another game this season. There's 3 to go. We'll see what happens, but I'm not really confident. I think I've picked them too much this season, and I've had enough. So, nope. Rams, -3 there. Next one, I think this one, Eagles, Commanders, is kind of a toss-up. I'm gonna go with the Eagles. This could be a trap game for the Eagles. The Commanders could come out and win this. But I'm just gonna go with the odds here. I think the Eagles win. Do they win by 4? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We got Cardinals and Panthers next. I've been picking the Cardinals more lately and losing, but I think they will beat the Panthers pretty easily. I think they'll win by a touchdown or more. I think that one's kind of an easier call. Bengals at home, AFC North rivalry. They haven't been as good, but they are definitely better than the Browns. Are they 8-point winners? Maybe. I think this is probably the coin toss game. So they may win by 7. We'll see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and pick the Bengals. -7.5. Falcons, Giants. This one's kind of easy. I can't pick the Giants anymore. I've lost too many times with them as well. So kind of an easier pick now that I've kind of seen some of those things. We're going to go with the Falcons at -8. Titans and Colts. I'm just going with the teams that should win, and because I think that they'll win against these lower-ranked teams that don't have very good records. They should win by more than what they're slated to win by. And the same thing's true here. Lions, Bears. Lions should blow the Bears out. Especially after that loss against the Bills last week. They are hot about that loss. They don't like the way Tony Romo called the game. They really don't like how all of that fell out. So they are looking for a win and to get back into the saddle, looking to clinch the 1 seed and prove they are who they say they are in going into the playoffs. I think that the Lions probably win this by 20. I mean, we're looking at a beatdown here. It's almost the same thing for the Vikings and Seahawks, although I think more and more the Vikings are just winning and not by a heck of a lot, but I still think they'll win by more than 3 here. And then we have an interesting one. We have the Raiders and the Jacksonville Jaguars as even. I think that's what that means. It's a pick. Pick which one you think is going to win. Even money. And it's so difficult. Really, this is one of those games that this is probably the truest coin toss you're going to have all season. These teams are so bad. They're so evenly matched in that badness. I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to pick the Jaguars because they have one more win, and really there's nothing to base that on other than that. I don't really have anything more beyond that. And I'll tell you what happened last time. There was somebody that was 14-point favorites. I picked them and they covered. Because I learned last year that the Niners were, you know, I think they were 16-point favorites. And I was like, there's no way they're going to cover. So I picked against them. There's no way they're going to win by 16 or whatever. And they did. They covered it. So now when I see these big totals, I have to really think about these records and these teams playing. The Bills just beat the Lions, who are a phenomenal team, and did it pretty soundly. And they've been putting up 40 something points a game. I think if their defense holds up a little bit better, they do cover. So I'm going to pick the Bills here. Um, yeah, that's what I got. Last three games on the docket. Uh, this is a tougher one. I started out believing in the Niners this season, and they are probably another team that I've just picked too often this year. They haven't really done as well as they said they would, and Christian McCaffrey's out, and a lot of things are against them. I don't think they win this game. I'm going to go with the Miami Dolphins -1.5 there. Um, we're gonna go with the. This is a tough one too. I think the Bucks putting up 40 against the Chargers really shows what they can do. I think in this game you would bet the over. I think there's probably going to be close to 80 points scored in this game, 70, 80 points. So I think you take the over all day here. But I think it's going to be the Bucks putting up 42, 44, and maybe the Cowboys putting up 35, something like that. So I think the Bucks cover. I think pretty easily. Now again, this is a lot tougher. Um, I think the Saints are a little bit better, and they've been coming back around a little bit. They just have the spoiler role to play. I don't think they can make the playoffs. Um, though if they win three straight in the NFC South, who knows? I mean, the Packers already kind of clinched. Who knows what the wild card situation is going to be in 3 weeks in the NFC. At AFC, you're going to have to be probably 11-6 to get a wild card in the AFC, because the Broncos are going to hit that mark. I guarantee it. They're going to hit that mark. The Chargers are probably going to hit that mark. Um, Even though I think they're going to lose this week, I think they probably win out. They get it. I think Denver probably could win out and be 12-5 actually. So that 11-6 record is probably what you're going to need to get into the playoffs in the AFC. That's a tough season for most teams right there. Because there's a lot of teams that are going to be close to that 500 mark, not quite make it. So this is one of those games I'm looking at, again, huge spread. Do I think the Packers cover the Saints by 14? The Saints have been getting players back off of injury and are starting to become more of the team that a lot of people thought they'd be at the beginning of the season. Do I think they win this game? No. But do I think they lose by 14? This could be a coin toss. They could, you know what? I bet they lose by 13. I'm going to call the Saints on this one. Um, they're going to lose by a touchdown, 2 field goals. I don't know what the final score will be, but I think they lose by 13, but that means the Pack won't cover that 14. Therefore, the Saints will have it. There you go. Those are my NFL 2024 Week 16 picks of the week. And that's it, man. We just ran through them all, and there you go. Have fun watching the NFL this weekend. Starting off Thursday, Broncos, Chargers, and we'll see if the Broncos do get that game. And just remember, they don't have to win. They just have to lose by less than 3 and I get that pick. All right, guys. As always, thank you for watching Glowing Card Gaming. I'm your host, Adam. And be sure to like, subscribe, share this out so other people can do the same. Thank you for watching. Again, I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys. And that's it for tonight. You guys, be good to each other, and I'll see you next time.